All right, welcome to Educated Podcast, episode number 15. We've got Studio 60. Is that a remake? Hope you enjoy it. We're trying to really pump up that educated side of what we've got going.
You have more books on your side.
I do have more.
I read a lot.
All right, so I am Doug Wilkinson, and the Ike to my Tina Turner to my left is Dan Hensing. Say hello, Dan.
Hello.
We have a little bit of a tease. We're going to roll tease style. By the end of the episode, we've got a mystery box. Alicia claims that it doesn't suck. So if it does, then we're going to have problems, and it's going to be a rumble. So we're going to open up with a segment we haven't had for a little while called Need to Know, which is brought to you by Kaufman's Hemorrhoid Cream. You've got the itch, we've got the fix, Kaufman's. Dan, what do we need to know?
You need to know that taller men are more attractive than shorter men.
I like that.
Yeah, thanks.
I think that's...
I like it. Yeah, I like it a lot. Plus, we're both tall.
What defines tall?
I would say average is 6 foot, but the study didn't say this. It just said, I'm guessing it's maybe 5'10".
Okay, so at 6'4", 6'5" mammals like ourselves.
So I was attractive in 5th grade.
Man, I like that. That's about where I was rolling too. Trying to think, what are the good and bad things about being tall? I can come up with a lot of bad things. Like pants. How do you handle buying pants?
I have a problem with pants because people think that all fat people are short.
Thank you. That's
where.
Yes.
We don't even talk about this.
No.
That happened right there.
Waist size, 42. Then the pants themselves are like 28-inch inseam.
And then I try to picture what short fat guy is wearing this?
Yeah, and they're not. It's all of us taller guys that are wearing capri pants.
Yeah, capri's.
So we've got that. Every short person makes you have to help them lift things. Not a big fan of that. Changing clock batteries. I have to do that here at school, which is ridiculous.
Oh, you probably don't need a ladder.
Oh, yeah.
Genius.
Guess what I don't need either? A paintbrush, because I hire people to do that stuff for me.
I'm one of the people you hire. Thanks
a
lot.
That works.
Hey, let's rip on painters.
Booths at restaurants.
Yeah.
I rarely can do it because the table's too close to you. Maybe that's a size thing more than a height thing, but my knees hit the top of the table.
I don't like flying.
Oh, thank you. I don't fly much either.
I don't like dying. Tall, big people die. You know my theory on that.
I don't know that I do.
I'm saying that you name me one person over the age of 70 that weighs over 300 pounds.
Oh, there aren't many.
That's when I say I'm over half done. I'm circling the drain. I'm kind of joking, but I'm serious.
There is probably some truth to that.
I actually freaked one guy out that's like a big, he works out, big dude, but he's like 280. And it freaked him out. He went on a diet the next day. And all I said was, just realize, St. Bernard's, have I already talked about this, haven't I?
I don't know this.
Oh my gosh, I'm repeating. I'm like my mother. I think I talked about it in episode 4.
I don't know this information.
I'll just finish my thought because I have ADD, which also thanks, Mom, for that too. Because talk to her sometime. Anyway, she doesn't see the show. She doesn't know how to work YouTube. St. Bernards die before Chihuahuas. St. Bernard, bigger dogs, last 7 years on average. Chihuahuas, 30. Made that number up.
Well,
more like 18.
Well, either way, it's a lot longer. Here's another one I was thinking. Doorways. We're in the process of trying to find a new house. We go down to the basement. There are some small doorways in some of the basements that I've been in.
One time my ex-wife and I were looking at a house. We were married at the time. I was walking, and I was probably going about 3-4 miles an hour. I was moving across the floor.
Okay.
Didn't realize that the door frame was... And I'm not kidding. I walk with my head down. Thanks, Mom. I'm sorry with the mom.
Jeez, Mom's really
She's just getting...
Happy Thanksgiving, Mom. Yeah. Mama Hensing.
I'm thankful for you. But I hit that thing, and you can almost feel the house shake. Well, I sounded like it, but... And my ex-wife, who thinks physical humor is funny, laughed and laughed, which makes it worse. But anyway.
So then here'd be another one that goes, encountering other people with little man's disease.
That's the worst.
That might be the one, where you just have that person who looks like they could bench press 400 pounds. They're 5 foot tall and they couldn't squat the rack. I mean, they could squat 100 pounds. Chicken legs, huge upper body.
Then we go out to the parking lot, and I get in a Toyota Camry, and they get in a giant four-wheel drive truck.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
Big old dually with the jacked up
dualies.
wheels.
I don't understand dualies either. Don't get me going.
Yeah.
You're hitting buttons today. We don't plan this.
I was just going to say, the pre-production meetings don't usually amount to much.
I need dualies to pull my camper and my horses.
So here's the one positive I could think of being tall. Being tall. That's it. Like,
You're
I mean,
up
like, yeah, you're up higher. Basketball. Oh, I bet you the weather. You figure the weather out before everybody else. Yeah, maybe I do. Maybe I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it's
step on
raining,
it.
then you spit on them.
Yeah.
That's an old joke.
That could work. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. There's a lot of, maybe that's just because we surround ourselves with short people. I'm a foot taller than my wife.
Well, I'd hate to see a
There's no joke
6'6"
that goes
chick.
with that. That's just the truth. Yeah, I don't know. If I had somebody taller, then I sure wouldn't be paying for college. Thank you, volleyball and basketball. So, all right, so that was Need to Know, brought to you by Kaufman's Hemorrhoid Cream. You've got the itch, we've got the fix. Kaufman's. All right, we'll move on. I got a news story for us, wrapping in a little teacher thing, a little bit of violence. This one comes out of...
Ferguson.
This...
Too soon. Sorry, just had to throw it in there.
Too soon, too much, or both?
Yeah, a little bit.
This one actually comes from Bernalillo, New Mexico.
Hello!
It says here a New Mexico middle school teacher is facing charges that he allegedly threatened a student with a knife for talking during a pop quiz.
You think it, you don't say it.
Benjamin Nagurski, was the arrested teacher following the bizarre exchange in which the 63-year-old math teacher threatened the student with a knife and told him to stop talking to another student. When the student confronted the teacher about the knife, the teacher allegedly told him, "Maybe next time I will pull a machete on you." He told investigators he only shook the knife in his hand and then apologized.
Oh, that's still I shook it.
Here's where I want to go with this. I blame math.
Why?
Crunching numbers all day long, just getting mad
it's a
at
math
kids.
teacher?
Oh
I didn't pick up on
yeah,
that.
it's
I
a
heard-
math teacher. Yeah, he just all of a sudden he was like, "Math, I can't do it anymore." Machete.
I heard 63, and I'm thinking, he's been around the block a few times. You think this is what,
Is that why Bill Cosby's getting into trouble?
oh.
Too soon?
I-
Too far?
No.
Both.
No.
No.
I haven't been raped by Bill Cosby yet.
Yet is the key part
However,
there.
that Jell-O tasted a little funny.
By yet, do you mean you just have blocked it out of your
I hope
mind?
to meet him.
I hope to meet him someday. Oh, so yeah, so 63. So maybe there's the age gap there. There's obviously the math portion of it, and maybe it's just, maybe he's retiring. Maybe he was just like, "This is my swan song.
I could.
I'm just gonna be like, you know what? I can't deal with this anymore."
Maybe he couldn't cut it anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, I went
Poor
there.
Puns.
You love puns. You hate puns.
I
He
actually
hates
do. I
puns.
dislike puns.
So that's
in
why
a
I did
big
that.
way. Nice. How do you save your job if you're this guy? Can you? I mean, for God's sakes, I didn't even know you could like come to school with a knife, let alone whip it out during class and start shaking it around like you're going to stab somebody.
Wow, I don't know.
I don't know. Well, there you go, New Mexico. You can kind of figure that one out.
It's New Mexico.
That's
We
about-
have no followers in New Mexico. I can say whatever I want about that.
But here's the thing. Okay, so we're both teachers. We both thought about it. We just haven't done it
Right.
yet.
And I know,
Yeah, that becomes the key part. Honestly, I'm just happy like the kids were talking to each other. Think about how many times we talk about kids just text each other. They're sitting right next to each other. At least they were trying to talk to each
I
other.
would like to see it on video, just to.
I am half surprised they didn't have a video.
Yeah, because usually kids are taping everything. I get paranoid, like, if they do have their phone out and, like, have an angle, and you're like, are they taping me right now? You know?
Oh, I fear that a lot of the times
So,
because
I stopped swearing, so
I usually, if I fear it, I just start swearing.
that's good.
All right,
Let's open the box.
We got the mystery box here. The last thing we're gonna do is make the mystery box happen. We've got Hy-Vee wrapping paper. I can
We
narrate.
can't get anybody to zoom out, so let's just lift this up. And
Let's see it. Go for it.
Hy-Vee wrapping, okay.
Bust it open.
I had no idea peanut butter the other day was $1.48. Missed that one.
All right. Let's see what's in here.
No.
It's a severed head. I'm gonna be disappointed.
I've never seen a shoebox this small for about 30 years. Brought to you by Lifestride.
Shoes that we couldn't wear.
Oh, that's
Oh, wow.
so nice. She did say, tell me who picks which one. Who knew that she's giving away...
The duck and the walrus?
I know which
Cuckoo?
one I like.
Well, pick. Which one you want? Oh, you did go for Pinky.
Yeah, that's right.
I got the sad thing is, we love it. So the joke's on you, Alicia.
Yeah,
Thank
Alicia,
you for these.
Thanks a lot.
All right. We want to thank y'all for listening to us right here, the Educated Idiots podcast, coming at you with puppets. You can catch us on Twitter, on Facebook, obviously our YouTube channel. If you'd subscribe, follow, like our pages, we'd appreciate that stuff. And we'll keep hitting you with things. Hit us up with your comments and questions.
Define your stride.
And find your stride.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.